Alright, what's up YouTube? It's Omar here, and I'm here this week with a tutorial on how to get COSSBot set up and installed. This is a special segment for the Basement Bros, Basement Lab. It's just going to be covering tutorials and other settings and how to set up crypto wallets and anything else the community requests. So for this week we're going over setting up a COSSBot, which is basically a publicly released bot that allows you to accumulate costs and trade other coins on the COSS exchange. So let's get started. So to get set up and ready to go, let's go to the COSSBot public release Medium post here. All the links that you'll need will be in the description section below. So just take a look at the description section and download everything that you need and follow along. Okay, so to get started, the first thing you need is to install a Chrome extension. It's the COSSBot Validator Chrome extension. It's already installed on my Chrome here, but I'll show you here. So you just click the link there, and then this page will come up, and then you just click here to add to Chrome, and mine's already added, so it's ready to go. So that's what you'll see when you click it, but you don't need to do that right now. So going back to the COSSBot page, the second thing you need to do is go to the GitHub page. I'll add the link for this below. And first of all, let's download the files that you need to set up the bot. So this green button here that says clone or download, you just click that. Select download zip. You'll see that the COSSBot-js-master.zip file gets downloaded. So just open the location of that folder. That's here. I'm actually going to go to my downloads folder and extract it. The view here is weird. Okay, so just right click the folder, extract all, or extract here if you have a different WinZip or anything else. It should extract this folder, COSSBot.js master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on my desktop just so I remember where it is. And then okay, that's all you need for the COSSBot file, so everything's there. The second thing you do need to download is Node.js. That's available here. If you go back to the GitHub, you can either go through this link or you can just go directly to nodejs.org and download it. So I'm just going to go here. And then based on the system you're using, if it's Mac, you can use this one. And if it's Windows, just use this. If you're using Linux, feel free to download the binaries and install those. So here I'm going to download the Windows installer. That should download. And then all you need to do is just run the setup file. It's an installer file. Run it and then install the complete package Node.js, just with everything with default settings. So once that finishes downloading for me, I'll run it so you guys can take a look. There we go. So I'm just gonna launch that. So I do already have Node installed, so I might not have to reinstall it here. But you guys should complete the full install procedure that it lets you follow. Just follow the basic setups. See, it says the version of Node.js is already installed, setup will now exit. But for you guys, just hit next, 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 install, following all the default settings, and it should install Node. Okay, and then once you're done with that, you'll see this Node.js has finished. Well, for you it'll say installed completely, and then you just hit finish. Next, what you need to do is navigate to the COSSBot folder here that we downloaded previously, and in here you just need to open a command line window or a terminal if you're using Mac. So on Windows you can just hold shift and right click and then click open PowerShell window here, or it could say open command window here depending on if you have shell installed or not. So if you open that, you'll see this, and then you're at the directory of the COSSBot. If for some reason you can't open the command window here, the other way you can get to it is hit start, and then type in cmd. Just hit enter there. That'll open the other command prompt, the command window. And then what you need to do is change directory to this COSSBot folder. So the way you can do that is first just copy the paths to the folder. So for me it's C users Umar desktop COSSBot.js master. So I'm just going to copy that entire path, Control C, and then here I'm going to type CD, which stands for change directory, and then I'm going to just paste the directory here, and then if I hit enter, so it changes to that directory. So if you installed Node correctly, the first step here will be to run the command npm install. So once you type that, it basically downloads dependencies and node files that it needs to execute the bot. So it's see the node modules just download here, that's the folder that it adds. Once the download is complete, you'll get warnings, that's fine. Don't worry about that. But if you get errors, then something went wrong. So you need to look into those. But warnings are okay. So now I'm gonna run the bot. So to actually execute the bot now, you just need to run the command npm start. And then once you hit that, you get instructions here which you can follow. Basically, it says open a session of Google Chrome, log into coss.io, select the Exchange tab once you have logged in. So I'll go here. I'm actually already logged in, so this is my account. I'm just gonna hit the Exchange tab, and from here it should load the Exchange. Okay, so the Exchange tab is there. Make sure you're logged in. So now what you need to do is if you go back to the command prompt or the PowerShell window or terminal, whatever you're using, now it says once you're on the coss.io Exchange tab, please click on the COSSBot validator or Chrome extension. So now in this case so I'll just drag this to the side so you can see what it does. When I click, okay, so the Exchange did load, it's just down here. Okay, so when I click the COSSBot validator link, that's there. See, it says validating check COSSBot, and then if you look here on the side, it actually connected. So it says COSSBot successfully received validation data. So now to get started with trading, what you need to do is select automatic trading. So you hit A here in the terminal or the command line, and then hit enter. And then it asks you which pair do you want to trade on. So you can select any of the pairs available on the COS exchange. And for me, in my case, I'm going to use COS Ethereum because that's the one that has the most volume. Well, actually, like tradable volume. I tried running the bot on UBC Ethereum. It was much slower. So you'll like for starting off, you should try testing it on COS Ethereum, and then later on you can run it on other pairs. So I'm going to just type in COS-ETH. So for example, if you wanted to run it on UBC instead, you would type in UBC-ETH, and then it would run on the UBC pair instead. So in my case, I'm going to go COS-ETH, then hit enter there. And then it says, what is the order size you want COSSBot to make in units of cost? So this is important because the way COSSBot works is it buys cost at the current price and tries to make a profit on that. And then if the price of the coin goes down, it cost averages down and then tries to make a profit on the lower price while waiting for the other order from the previous fill for the price to go back that high. So basically, you want to make sure that you can at least, if the price starts falling, the COSSBot can make multiple orders. So if you're putting in a small amount of Ethereum, like 0.05 Ether, just make sure that you set like trading pairs, like the units to 25 or something. If you have more Ethereum, maybe like 0.50 Ethereum, then you can go with like 100 COS. And if you have higher, like 1 Ether, you can maybe go with 200 COS. But the safest bet is to go with 25 to 50 when you're testing it out. Because if the price falls, you're going to need to make sure you have enough Ethereum so that it can cost average down and then keep making a profit for you on those lower purchases while waiting for the price to go back up. So in this case, I'm just going to, as an example, I'm just going to show 50 COS. So if I go to my account right now, it does have some COS. So if I take a look at this, I do have 625 COS right now because I have COSSBot running on this account as well on a different computer. So just as an example, I'm going to show you by running 50. So you're going to see it probably buy 50 more COS. So this will go up to 675 COS. So here we go. I'm going to hit enter on that 50. And then now it says please enter the current price of COS in Ethereum. So you just copy this price here. Just type that in here, 0.0002939, and then hit enter. Next, it says to enter what percent you want COSSBot to take a profit at. So this could be like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, whatever strategy you want to employ. So for me, I usually do the 1% profit and 2% cost average down strategy. And I've been running it for about 4 days. It's been working pretty good so far. So I'm gonna run that here again. I'm gonna hit 1%. You don't need to put in the percent sign, so make sure you only put the number here. So you put 1, And then it says at what percent would you like COSSBot to cost average down, and then this will be 2% for me, or we can do 3%, whatever you want. You can even do 1%, at which point it will make a lot of purchases. So basically, if you do 1 and 1, you'll need more funding, first of all, and second, it'll probably do a lot more active trades. So for me, I'm just gonna go with 2 because it's a demo. I'm gonna hit enter there, and then as soon as you do that, it starts trading. So it says no pair data found. That's because I didn't use COSSBot on this computer before. But if you were running COSSBot as a second time, third time, fourth time, it would continue from wherever it left off. So let's say your computer closes, or your internet disconnects, then you have to restart COSSBot and get connected again. But it will continue from where it left off. Just make sure if it gets closed on you, that you're continuing with the same numbers here that you put in the first time. So it's a good idea to probably write them down. So here, if you see that the first thing it did is it says bought strong 50 costs. So it actually bought 50 costs. And you can see here my order went from 625 costs, my balance, to 675 costs. So if you scroll down here, you can see that's my purchase right there. And so now what it'll do is it'll just sit here and keep checking prices every few seconds or so, and eventually once the bot is in 1% profit, it'll sell that 50 costs, and then it'll buy another 50 costs to try and make profit again. And let's say the price doesn't go up, so this session doesn't make profit, then it goes down. It might go down to like a lower price, and then at that point it'll buy another 50 costs and try to make profit on that. So that's basically it. The bot is running now. I'll leave it for a few, hours or so, and it should do some transactions. Just as an example, this is I'm going to close this bot. So if you hit Control C to close the bot, you can terminate the batch on here. On Mac or Linux, it would just close automatically. So when I stop the bot now, basically, let's say my computer shut down or something and I had to restart it. I want to start the bot again. I would just open the Cost Exchange, log in again, go to the Exchange tab. Once it connects to the Exchange tab, you want to go back to your COSSBot.js master folder, which we copied to desktop in this case. I know the Exchange has been having loading issues today, so I'm going to just refresh that. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so yeah, again, make sure you're logged in, and then all you need to do is launch COSSBot again. So just open the command window again, or PowerShell, whatever you're using. And then here you just hit npm start. So this is the second time. This time you'll see that it'll have saved data or saved information about the previous run that we did. So here again, it's asking you to connect to Cost Exchange and open the cost validator. So I'm going to just click on the cost validator. So it says validating, and then here you can see it says testing connection to cost.io. Might have to click that again. I think I closed it too fast. So see, so just leave that open until the connection completes. It says COSSBot successfully received validation data, but it doesn't seem like it connected. Try that again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, just if you see this, it's because the Exchange is having some issues today, or it's slow to load. So you'll have to open this the validator multiple times until it actually makes a connection here, and you get to this session. So here again, I'm just gonna hit automatic trading, and then the same pair, cost-ETH, and how many units? I was doing 50 costs, and then what's the current price? Let's check the current price. 0.0002939, 0.0002939, and then at what percent would you like? So you can change the profit at this point, because last time I was doing 1 and 2. I can just continue with that, or I can change it, and the bot will actually use the new settings. So here I'll stick with my previous percentage, so 1% profit and 2% to cost average down. And then it should just continue from where it is. So it says user orders. So these are what was already there in the history in your saved file. So it said last time I made a Ethereum buy of 50 at this price. So it remembers that. So it'll just continue from there. So if you're worried about closing the bot and starting it again, that's no issue. The bot should just pick off from where it left off. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me on Telegram. My username is Omer259, and on Reddit it's also Omer259. Just feel free to contact me. The other thing I'm going to show here before I close this off, so I'm going to close the bot. Control C and then hit yes. I was going to show you guys all the trades, for example, that my bot has made. So I'm going to go back to my account page and then go to my history, and then this is the exchange page. So this was the recent buy, 50, and this is, I increased my buy from 50 the previous few days to 125, so it's running on 125 now. It started buying for me at 31690, which was the high we saw today, and then since then it's been cost averaging down. So you can see it made multiple orders here. So if I scroll down, you can see how many different transactions it's made over the past. I think I've been running it for 4 or 5 days. So if I go back, the earliest one is September 6th, 12:52 p.m. So if I go here, that was on Thursday. So yeah, end of day Thursday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days I've been running it basically. Alright, so that's it for the video. I'm gonna stop it here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me, and all the links that you need to set up the bot should be in the tutorial in the description section below. Also, if you guys get a chance, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. We actually have other videos that we run here. So let me just go to my channel really quickly. Our channel is Basement Bros, and we've been making several videos discussing cryptocurrency, exchanges, coins, and other things going on in the crypto market. So for example, this is our last video that we've been running. So yeah, please take a time to actually look at our videos too, and subscribe to our channel. That helps us out a lot. Be connected! Hey, 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 hey. What's up? Be connected!